Everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Lena and I make videos. I've recently started doing these videos that are more talking style, and I really like them because I recently invested in some really nice equipment for this. So yeah, the thing that I wanted to talk about is weight and how that's going. And 2 years ago, I uploaded a video called I Gained 100 Pounds Since the Academy. And it was a journey to lose 100 pounds. And that was 2 years ago. Guess where I'm at in the journey? Nowhere close to that. In fact, I've gained weight since then. And you're probably thinking, whoa, I've gained weight. So I'm more than 100 pounds since I started the academy, and that doesn't feel good. And before you crucify me on here, let's just set the record straight. I was losing weight, and I was doing a pretty decent job at it. And then I went on antidepressants, and I gained about 30 pounds from what I had lost previously. And it is so disheartening to be like on your way to your goal, and this thing that you need is prohibiting you from reaching your goals. And in fact, it's sabotaging a lot of it. I recently talked to my therapist and my psychiatrist and said, look, right now, I'm fat and happy. It's something that I haven't felt in a really long time. And I really, really love not being depressed and not being anxious, like as anxious as I was. But I am now so fat that I do not like myself. And you're probably thinking to yourself, you're being too harsh. Look, I love my body. I'm proud of my body for creating my child, for keeping me alive, for keeping me safe through the darkest periods of my life. But it's time. It's time that I lose weight. I don't want to be fat anymore. I don't. I really, really don't. I don't want to be fat. And it's not a negative thing for me to say, I'm just fat. I carry fat. I am obese and I don't like it. I am not okay with being a fat cop. I really am not. I don't like that stereotype. That's what it is. I don't like being the stereotypical fat cop because I work out. I eat healthy. No matter what I'm doing, I'm still gaining weight. Like I could fast for 24 hours. I could step on the scale. I would gain 2 pounds. That's how intense this antidepressant is making my body feel. Hi, editing Lena chiming in for a little bit. I wanted to see if other people felt the same way that I do about Zoloft and weight gain, and what better way to validate my feelings and what I'm going through than to check out Reddit. So I looked up Reddit post about Zoloft and weight gain because I kept hearing that Zoloft shouldn't make you gain as much weight as I did, and if it does, it's like maybe 5 pounds. But I'm on Reddit and I'm looking at all these threads and it's giving me validation that other people have gone through the same thing that I've gone through in terms of weight gain. It wasn't until I upped my dosage that I noticed an uptick in my weight, and no matter what I did, I am now topped at the number that I'm at, and I will gain a pound or two and I'd lose that same pound or two. And it's just that is where I'm at currently. And I don't like being fat. I don't like being obese. I don't like it at all. And if this triggers you in any way, I'm so sorry. But I used to be fat, and then I got fit, and then I got fat. And I want to be fit again. But yeah, let's go back to when I talked to my therapist and my psychiatrist. I was like, look, I am happy, but so fat. And to the point where I am the fattest I've ever been. And I don't like being this fat. And I went on to explain that I literally am aware of the space that my body takes up on a day-to-day basis. Like, I know you're supposed to fill the room, but I literally fill the room. I am cognizant of the fact that I wear the size jeans that I do. These are things that I have, that I think about on a day-to-day basis. And I don't like being that I don't like thinking that, but those are just the thoughts that I'm having. So I have an appointment with my psychiatrist to either change my medication or come off of it completely. And I am unsure currently what the play is or what the better play is, because medicine was never supposed to be this forever thing. And I've been on it now for, I guess a year, almost a year. And I've noticed such a huge difference. I'm just happy. I have the will to live. And I know I keep saying that in a jokey way, but I really do. I mean, there are days when I'm just I sit outside and I'm like, whoa, the birds are chirping. There's a slight breeze. It's beautiful outside. And I'm so happy to get to experience it in this moment. And I love the life that I have, and I love my family, and I love the life that we created. And sometimes I am just so grateful. And I know that I didn't feel that way before medicine. Not even remotely. So yeah, but I am tired of being fat, you guys. Like, let's talk about being fat as a police officer. Like, every time I'm in my uniform, and currently I just wear my training uniform to work because I'm not on the road, I am so uncomfortable. Like, I feel like I fill out my uniform. And I do. And I'm very cognizant, like I mentioned earlier in this podcast, how aware I am of being the walking stereotypical fat cop. And nobody says it at my work, but I'm sure they're all thinking it. They're thinking like, holy crap, what happened to her? She ballooned. She got so big. And I'm just like, it did. I am acutely aware of the impact of my weight gain on my job and the impact of my weight gain as a police officer and how others see me, right? Like, the past few years, it goes without fail that people automatically assume that my husband is the cop in the relationship. A, because he looks like one, but B, because he's tall, he's fit, he's handsome, got pretty blue eyes, and so kind. And anywho, they just automatically assume, because when they see me, they see this short, pudgy girl. And I'm just like, hi, I'm actually the cop. I'm actually the one that went through basic academy for 9 months. I handled it. I'm the one that worked the road. Hi, me. I show up to help you. And it's kind of disheartening because, again, it goes back to, I don't want to be the stereotypical fat cop. Nobody wants to be the fat cop. Nobody, like, it impacts everything. Like, being a fat person impacts everything. But like, when it comes to weight and being fat, being a cop, there's a lot to it, right? Because of the job and how physically demanding the job is, it's very uncomfortable for me to show up at headquarters looking the way that I do, knowing the physical expectations that I need to be at, and failing miserably. And failing so hard that, like, when people look at me, they just see a lazy person, not realizing, like, I do solid core, right? Like that Pilates strength training workout. I walk. I ran a half marathon. I love working out. And yet, you would never know that looking at me. You wouldn't. I always hate that I feel judgment. Whether judgment is coming my way or not, I still feel it. And as somebody who doesn't like to be center of attention, as somebody who likes to be kind of like observant and like off to the side, it is very hard to be that person when you are as big as you are. And yeah, and like I said, I've been fat, I've been fit, and now I'm fat again, and I'm desperate to be fit. I'm desperate. There's no rhyme or reason that I shouldn't be losing weight. There isn't any. So either changing my medicine or coming off of it completely, hopefully there's going to be some movement and I can start like losing weight again. The thought of maybe coming off of it or switching it and having that whole adjustment period is kind of weighing on me right now. And I'm trying to figure out, is it worth it? And my answer is yes. If you made it this far, thank you. Because you just heard me complain for I don't know how many minutes that I'm fat and I don't want to be fat and the reason for my fatness. All right, please subscribe. Bye.